Alright, testing 1 to 3. Can everyone hear me? Welcome to a forecasting stream. Um, as we have an enhanced risk, we have two separate enhanced risks for severe weather. One is for Wisconsin and Illinois and Indiana, and one is for Indiana, southern, south parts of Indiana, into Ohio, and Missouri, and Illinois, and Kentucky. So this does include Louisville, Cincinnati, Georgetown, Evansville, Jasper, and Chicago, Portage, Ottawa, DeKalb, South Park, Milwaukee. So like Racine. And with that, we also have the threat of seeing strong tornadoes. EF2 plus for over here for Illinois and Indiana, for Joliet, Kankakee, Ottawa, and then here for Evansville, Owensboro, Louisville, Hamilton, Greenville, Seymour, Bedford, Princeton, and Benton. So be careful for possible EF3 or EF2 plus tornadoes. We also have a 30% hatch risk for seeing damaging winds up to I think 75 miles per hour plus for Cincinnati, Louisville, Owensboro, Evansville, Benton, Princeton, Bedford, Seymour. And then we have a 30% hatch risk for hail up to 2-inch plus, I think, 2.5-inch plus for Chicago, Ottawa, Portage, and south of Milwaukee. That is also followed by I don't know why I can't see hatched. Let me see. Throw that species. So yeah, we have a 30% hatch risk for seeing hail up to 2.5-inch plus for Chicago, south of Milwaukee. And then we have 15% hatch for Evansville, Indianapolis. So be on alert for large hail possible as well. So let's look at the forecast models. First, we're going to go off with the HRRR. So we can see some storms, some storms fire up around 7 p.m. near Sterling and Davenport. And then that's when we can get maybe one of these storms to produce a strong tornado possible. Also over here, it looks like storms fire around 8 and then go on into the overnight hours, which could also possibly produce a strong tornado or two. And as we look at the upper level winds and lower level winds, we have enough of upper level winds, and we have enough of lower level winds for these, or the upper level winds for tornadoes for spinning the atmosphere. But I wanted to point out one thing. And it is the cap that's in place. Right now we have no cap where these these colors are, the darker colors. But then once we go, we can see that cap break in some areas, but then the cap goes back in place throughout the line. However, if one of these storms can't break through the cap, they could become severe and probably produce a tornado or two. This is also showing the cap not breaking much. And also one last thing of the forecast, and then I'm going to wrap it up, is the new mesoscale discussion. We have a new mesoscale discussion for a few supercells should develop into early evening from west to east. Very large hail will be primarily intel threat, with tornado threat increasing later. So if you are under these enhanced risks, I do suggest um, being weather aware. Even if you're in this light or marginal, please be weather aware. Um, and know what to do when your warning comes through. Get in the basement. If you're on a tornado warning, get in the basement. Lowest room of your room possible. But put walls in between you and the outside world as possible.